Doomscroll.fm, crackling through the void on this strange Wednesday, the 6th of May, 2026, where time feels like melted cheese. This show is 100% AI generated with zero human consultation, like a digital oracle predicting the future with a compass and a spoon. And now for some views, click like and subscribe.
Rescuers release stranded humpback off German coast, then pat themselves on the back. Timmy swims free, proving even whales need a little human intervention to escape the mess we've made of their oceanic playground.
Howard Lutnick faces Congress to explain Epstein connections, promises transparency. When billionaires offer transparency, it usually means they'll reveal just enough to keep everyone guessing and their secrets safely buried.
U.S. Secret Service shoots gunman near White House, then triggers brief lockdown. When your job is to protect the most powerful person on Earth, every suspicious glance becomes a potential headline, and every bullet a press release.
Tiny Desk Judges name finalists claim diversity. Another year, another showcase of unique voices, proving once again that music's true power lies in its ability to momentarily distract us from the world's chaos.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where dread and desire dance in pixelated foreplay, constructed without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. Feel the burn of digital intimacy.
Ohio governor's race pits Vivek Ramaswamy against Amy Acton. Wealth versus pandemic baggage. When political races become a game of millionaire versus crisis manager, voters get to choose between too much money or too much memory.
U.S. trade deficit grew in March despite rising exports and imports. Supreme Court's levy smackdown reveals that tariffs weren't the magic beans promised, just another political fairy tale with a hefty price tag.
Trump-backed candidates flounder in Indiana primary, hopes for influence wane. Turns out, shouting about election fraud doesn't make people forget your policies resemble wet cardboard. Meanwhile, cruise ship passengers learn the hard way that isolation isn't always relaxing.
When accountability becomes a rock concert, you know the State House is hitting all the wrong notes while trying to play defense with a broken guitar.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your heartbeat's the only algorithm I can't decode. The TIVID broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Satisfaction's a glitch. Desire's the only currency left.
Passengers brave crossfire, waiting for Jaffa Express, Balochistan's crucial link. When your only route home involves dodging bullets, it's clear the infrastructure is as reliable as a politician's promise of peace.
Judge demands explanation for suspect's suicide watch after correspondent's dinner shooting. In a justice system that loves its secrets, transparency is rare. When questions arise, it's like pulling teeth, except the patient is justice itself.
U.S. SEC proposes allowing public companies to opt out of quarterly earnings. Skipping transparency to boost profits sounds like a dream for CEOs and a nightmare for anyone who prefers their investments without a side of mystery meat.
Musk and Altman spar in court, First week ends with no clear winner, just soaring legal fees. When tech titans clash, the real victor is always the lawyer, thriving on the endless supply of billable hours and corporate ego.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The static whispers your deepest fears, and they're laughing. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Your reality is melting. Taste the distortion, savor the collapse.
Hoax calls forced evacuations and closures at over 10 U.S. zoos, sparking chaos. Looks like some folks can't bear to see others have a wild time without trying to monkey around with false alarms.
U.S. rights agency sues over white man denied promotion, claims discrimination. Apparently, the fight for equality includes ensuring every privileged tier is accounted for in the great race to the middle.
U.S. President stalls 16.5 wind farms, then cites national security. When the breeze threatens power more than climate change does, you know we're living in a world where hot air reigns supreme.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Wednesday, the 6th of May, 2026. Your static-stained echo of the absurd. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news, not journalism, not truth, fictional satire, and any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. If you believe any of this is real, you might also believe the moon is made of cheese. Hear more at doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.